Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angelique, also known as The Light. So this is a series based on narcissistic traits when it comes to zodiacs, okay? But like, subscribe, stay a while, you won't regret it. If you need to book a phone session with me, you can do so. All that information will be in the description bar and in the comment section. Just click on the link. We can talk about zodiacs, narcissism, friendships, anything, pretty much spirituality. That's pretty much what I cover on my channel. This is my last narcissistic series on my channel, but I have 5 years of videos on narcissism. Okay. All right, let's get right into it. I already did the narcissistic Capricorn man. If you're interested in watching that video, it is already up. This is a narcissistic Capricorn woman. Okay. Woo. The narcissistic Capricorn woman. This is a really horrible experience to experience a narcissistic Capricorn woman. I think I've had a worse experience with the Capricorn woman than I have with the Capricorn man, probably, I would say. Yeah. So this is definitely a Debbie Downer. The Capricorn woman is a Debbie Downer. She can ruin any wet dream. This is a walk-in miserable person. Okay. So I am talking about not a Capricorn who is evolved. I'm talking about you're either toxic, you're a narcissist, you're unhealed, you're an unevolved narcissist, and we all have negative traits that we can work on. Every zodiac does. If you are looking for somebody to read your chart, okay, you can look up Astro Finesse, or you can look up Rabina Rasaban here on YouTube. I love them and they're amazing for that. I do not read charts, okay? I just cover zodiac traits. Also, make sure if you are a virgin, look up your sun, your moon sign, your rising, your Mercury, your Mars, your Venus. Those are very important as well. But yes, people, even though they are narcs, they still have their own particular zodiac traits. Okay, now that I got that covered, let's get back into the Capricorn narcissistic woman. So this woman is a Debbie Downer. She's very negative. She's very miserable. This is someone who is definitely going to use her words to cut, okay, but in a very condescending, sneaky, conniving way. Okay. She's very calculated, as well as the narcissistic man is, Capricorn man. She is using mind control, mind play. She will, especially if she's a mom, okay? If she's a mother, she literally tortures her children with her words and her manipulation, okay? The narcissistic Capricorn woman could come off very masculine, okay? She usually chooses a man who is beta or who has more feminine energy so she can control him, okay? She will latch on to a man who has more wealth. So when she sees a man, she's going to be like, ding, 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 I'm going to get him because he has money and I need him, okay? So yes, the Capricorn narc woman will use a man or woman, if she's gay, for money, okay? She wants to marry rich. She wants to have that stability. Will she work? Yes, she still will work. You will probably find her working with people, she'll make herself look like she's this humanitarian type. I know a Capricorn narc who works for the soup kitchen with her church just so she can get free food. Okay, a lot of narcs will do that. She'll do that because she needs to be seen as how can I say, loving, caring, you know, like I'm helping people when she's really not really helping. They will make it seem like they're helping you, but their help comes with some type of attachment, okay? They could also be very sadistic in a sense where they like to watch people suffer. Okay, when they're giving you money, I'm just letting you know that that is to control you. It is not to help you. If you borrow money from a Capricorn woman, she is going to use that. Okay, so if she loans you $50, she's going to get $50,000 worth of money back out of you. Okay, she is going to make it seem as if that $50, you know, you wouldn't have been able to live without her. You can't survive this world without her. That is basically how she's going to make you feel. And if you're a person who is weak emotionally and mentally at the time, you're not healed yourself, you have trauma, you're unevolved empath, you are definitely going to fall for this, okay? They are very jealous. These are very jealous creatures, okay? These narcissistic Capricorn women are very jealous. They're jealous of their own daughters. Okay, they're jealous of their own friends, so they're going to be constantly competing with their own children, competing with their friends, you know, being catty, being slick, trying to up one. They usually won't get along with women that well, okay? Their sword is their words, okay? That is their sword. The manipulation in that sword is definitely their wording, okay? So be very careful with these Capricorn women, because they're ruthless. They're one of the ruthless to me. Next to, I guess I'll say, Scorpio, and even Gemini. Very strategic, and you don't really see it coming because it's kind of like a mean, nasty Capricorn narcissistic woman is mean, okay? You have to put them in check, okay? If you don't put them in check and they don't see that you are a person that has boundaries, they will definitely walk all over you. This Capricorn woman will definitely marry somebody, and say a Capricorn woman marries a man who's wealthy and he had children before, she will definitely make sure that his previous children that he had outside of the home, they're cut off, okay? You're going to have some legal issues. You're going to have some money issues. Basically, she'll be like, oh, look, you're my husband now. Forget about your other children. Don't worry about them. It's all about just me and you. I'm your wife. Don't worry about your children. They don't need anything. Our kids need majority of the money and the structure and the fatherhood. That's what they'll do. They'll literally, they can make their husband their lapdog. Okay, they have that power. That is how powerful these Capricorn these Capricorn narcissistic women can be, okay? Yes, this is a woman who she will work. She just like the Capricorn man, you will find her. She might be an entrepreneur. She might have a city job. She might have a government job, and she'll be there for 20, 30 years. They can come off, how can I say? They can come off as like a servant or domesticated, but that's just part of their game to add value, to make it seem like they're this good wife, or they're a good homemaker and stuff like that. But their energy is so strong that it rules the home and rules the children. They come off very masculine in the sense of, they don't really teach they have daughters. They don't really teach the femininity of how to take care of themselves. Basically, they're most likely to make their sons their golden child, okay? That's what I do notice, because again, the narcissistic woman and her daughter, that's her competition. All right, this woman could be Low-key very sexual. She also has a very extreme past, okay? And she seems to forgotten. She's forgotten all about her nasty past of drugs and sex and rock and roll. She totally has forgotten that, and she is hiding behind religion. So a lot of Capricorns will hide behind spirituality and religion, and they're very harsh with their wording. Okay, they will convict you with their wording, but they have this story. There's no humbleness to them. Okay, so she's hiding behind the pulpit. She's hiding behind in church. She's pretending she's this, always been this good old Christian or this spiritual woman, this whole type of woman, you know, this magical goddess woman, but she has this history, or she is, you know, one way at home and one way in the street. That is exactly how this Capricorn woman is, okay? They can be very nasty, very catty. People run from these type of people, but they are people, they are the narc woman, Capricorn woman. She, if you challenge her, she will back down, okay? So if she meets her match, okay? So say if you come at her wrong and you check her, that's when she wants to play the victim role. Like, oh, I didn't mean it like that, and I'm sorry, and she'll play that role. She's not gonna always argue back with you. She's gonna get her flying monkeys, and she's going to get people to come onto her side to make it seem like you attacked her first and you're in the wrong, okay? They like to see you suffer. These Capricorn narc women like to see you suffer. But yes, they have this, they pretend to be, you know, so spiritual and so religious, and they have this crazy past that they don't want their children or their family to know about. And when you find out, you're damn near shocked as hell. You're like, wait a minute, what? That they did that? Because they put on this complete front. The narcissistic Capricorn woman, I don't feel she's fashionable at all. I know there's a couple of Capricorns, you know, who are evolved. They could be very fashionable. But these women are very masculine, very, their fashion is usually outdated, you know, nothing to really, and there's like a delusional thing with the Capricorn narc woman. She thinks she's all that when she's really not, okay? Basically, she has this thing where, in her confidence and who she thinks she is, it's just like, oh yeah, I have this and I have that and I have this and I have that. It's very inflated, but when you look at her, it's like, oh, okay, if you say so. You know, so what they're saying that they are, and you look on the outside, you're just like, oh, okay. You're not, what's coming out of their mouth and their package on the outside does not match, okay? It does not match at all. You would even think, if you see a narcissistic Capricorn woman, you'll think that she didn't have any money, because her clothing is usually outdated or dingy. She has no manicure, she has no pedicure, she's not feminine, you know, there's no softness to her. Her energy is very in your face and very masculine, okay? So if you do see a narcissistic Capricorn who is feminine, please show me who she is, because I would love to see it. I've never seen it. They hate criticism. They hate when people are trying to help them. They will flip. The narcissistic Capricorn woman has a high temper. Most of her children will end up hiding from her, wanting to move out the house, not wanting to be around her. As the child gets older, they feel overwhelmed, they feel smothered, babied. They love their mother in some type of sense, but they are they just feel very overwhelmed, okay? Like they can't live their life. The narc Capricorn woman is going to swallow their children's life. They want to control everything, okay? So be very careful. And if they don't get the children, they're going to try to get to the grandkids. So watch out for that if you do have a narcissistic Capricorn around in your life. I don't think I've ever really experienced a evolved Capricorn woman yet. I just happen to know all narcissistic Capricorns in my lifetime, and it has been horrific. It really has been, and I've had to curse a couple of them out. Yeah, I had to. And I would say I do have a Capricorn cousin who is very jealous of me, and we used to be very close. You know, they can talk about anything. That's one thing I will say. That's what's charming about the narcissistic Capricorn woman. She's charming because she can talk about anything, and she appears to be wise, okay? And some of them know how to cook, and they're funny sometimes. But then as you get to know them, they're very slick, okay, and calculated. So that's how they capture you, okay? Because you feel like they have, like, you thinking they're having this mother or this wisdom or this this elder type of you know, mama of the church type of energy from them, or this comedic energy that they do have. But yes, this is probably one of the worst experiences I have had with women in the zodiac, has been a Capricorn woman. And I think because you don't really see it coming, you know, they come off as they can just be cookie cleaning, and that's, you know, like the covert narc. They have, yes, they can have covert narc energy until you get to know them and you see how ugly they can really be. So yeah, this is the narcissistic Capricorn woman. Write your experiences in the comment section. I'm dying to see if they were the same as mine. Yeah, if you'd like to donate to my channel to keep me afloat to making more videos like this, please do so. All of that information will be in the comment section and in the underneath the description bar. If you want to book a phone session, you can do so as well. All that information will be below, and I'm going to move on to another zodiac. Thanks for watching. Peace and blessings.